Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Office Hours with Lanora. I created Office Hours with Lanora as a way to help the individual that is seeking information about coming or becoming licensed as a real estate professional. For those individuals that are currently taking a pre-licensing course, my goal is to help you pass that course on the first attempt. And for anyone that is currently already started a role as a real estate professional, whether that be a residential leasing agent, a broker, or managing broker, I'd like to help you stay in the business, okay? I love this topic that I chose for us today because I do get quite a few questions from prospective students who don't know the difference. And I also hear quite a few real estate professionals saying one of these words incorrectly. So my goal is to help better explain or to help you better understand what the difference between an agent, broker, and a realtor is. So let's get started. The major difference between the three, it really depends on where you are, what state you're in. Because if I were to go to Florida with the license that I have here in Illinois, I would be known as a salesperson. But in the state of Illinois, my license type is as a broker. So there is a difference depending on states, but the clarification that I wanted to provide today will only take precedence or be relevant to the state of Illinois. So let's get started with the difference. And I'll start with agent. You may hear the term, or some people might say interchangeably, salesperson, real estate agent, an agent, a realtor. It really all means the same thing until we start fine-tuning parts of the terms. So when I speak of from a licensure standpoint, the word or the term agent actually does not exist in Illinois anymore. What we are known as are three different licensing types. So you're either going to be a residential leasing agent in Illinois, or you're going to be a broker in Illinois, or you will be a managing broker in Illinois. Those are the only three types of licenses related to real estate in Illinois. So if you hear somebody say agent, I automatically ask them questions like, what do you want to do? Do you want to help people lease property? If so, they're speaking of a residential leasing agent. If they tell you, or if I ask them, or are you considering maybe doing everything, helping others buy, sell, or lease with your new career? And they'll say, yes, that's what I want to do. Then I know that they're speaking of a broker license. So the difference between the two, as I've already explained a few times this year, but I don't mind doing it again, a residential leasing agent will only work in the capacity of helping someone find a property to rent or to lease that they plan to live in. So they're not going to own the property, they're going to rent it. Whereas a broker can work with anybody and they help anyone that is seeking to buy, sell, or lease any type of real estate in the state of Illinois. It could be residential, it could be commercial, it could be a farm, it could be whatever, agricultural, industrial. That is the capacity or the scope of work that a broker can work in. Managing brokers are typically, if they're designated, meaning that they are responsible for others, they're going to be the ones that operate and manage the day-to-day activities of a real estate office. They're going to be responsible for managing other licensees, which can include other brokers or residential leasing agents. Okay? So hopefully that kind of clears up the terminology. Now, where people confuse broker and agent, because they still use it, it's a synonymous term, it's interchangeable, and it's okay. Just understand what the difference is in Illinois. We technically stopped using agent, real estate salesperson, real estate agent itself as of 2011. I was going to say 2011, but 2011. We stopped using the term real estate agent, real estate salesperson. We started using the term broker. So even on your licensing exam, if you see something that says salesperson, it shouldn't be on there. But if it does, if it says something about salesperson, it is equivalent or equal to what a broker is. If it says something in reference to broker, it is equivalent to what is a managing broker. That would have been the old definition. But in Illinois, as of 2011, again, you should only see broker, managing broker, or residential leasing agent. Okay, sounds confusing, but now let's throw in realtor and what that means. Notice how I pronounce that. Realtor, not realtor, not reallustrator, not realtor. It is realtor. There is no A in between the REALTOR. Between the L and the T, no A. So a realtor, so that the definition can be put out there, is simply an individual that is a member of the National Association of Realtors. And you should know that the National Association of Realtors, also known as NAR, is the largest trade association in the world. I'm a member of the National Association of Realtors. If you are a member of the Chicago Association of Realtors, by default, you're automatically a member of the National Association of Realtors. So I've earned that R, and just like anyone else that have completed a pre-licensing course and moved on to earn a license in the state of Illinois, a broker or managing broker license, and now they've joined an association like the Chicago Association of Realtors. They belong to the Chicago Association of Realtor Board, the Illinois Realtor Board, and the National Association of Realtors. You can only call yourself a realtor if you are a member of the National Association of Realtors, okay? So the difference between agent, broker, realtor. Someone in a conversation might mean the same thing using all three words, but there is a slight difference for someone like me who is licensed and actually understand the difference between the terminology. Now I'm going to confuse you even more if I haven't explained myself well enough. When you hear someone speaking and using the term agent, they can mean also, are you the listing agent? Are you the buyer's agent? Or are you the rental agent? And I'll tell you how it's equivalent to what we've just used in terms of our terms. If someone asks you or want to know if you're the buyer's agent or the listing agent, they're really asking you, are you the broker? Because you can represent the buyer and be the buyer's agent. You can represent the seller and be the listing agent, as well as you can interchange. You can be a dual agent. So you have to be careful how you use the terms in real estate because it can be confusing. A dual agent represents both the buyer and the seller in one transaction. Okay? So I hope that that's clear. If it's confusing, let's chat about it. I'll show you in the book where you can find the different definitions. I will definitely break it down for you more one-on-one and give you a few more examples. But it's important to me that you know the difference between all three. Can you use them to mean the same thing? Yep, you can. But when you're talking to your clients, I want you to be using the correct terminology so then they can use the correct terminology, and then it won't be as confusing to the public. Because when they ask you, well, why should I use a realtor? You're going to be in a better position to explain why. You're going to use a realtor because we are educated in the industry of real estate. We are also held to a higher ethical standard. The National Association of Realtors require us to take additional coursework like the Code of Ethics. We can take fair housing classes. We can take additional designations and certification type classes to help increase our skill set so that we are better trained and more equipped to work with the public. Because the National Association is more concerned, as well as the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulations, that the public be protected, that they are represented by professionals like myself and like you that know what they're doing and have received the proper training and education to be able to justify who they are. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So if you have any more questions related to what's the difference between an agent, which doesn't exist anymore, a broker, and a realtor, you know what to do. Look up above, check the blurb. You'll find information on how you can contact me or schedule more of a one-on-one call, and we'll get those questions answered. So what's coming up over at the Realtors Real Estate School? We have started almost every class for the month of September thus far, except the evening sessions for the residential leasing agent course. So if you are interested in working with, again, individuals who simply want to rent or lease somewhere to live, you want to show properties, you want to work in a property management company, you might even just want to get fundamental skills up under your belt to learn exactly what a property management company does, then I'm going to suggest that you join us, or me and the rest of the people at the school, via Zoom on the evenings of September 26th for 4 nights. 5:30 to 9:15, we'll be offering the 15-hour residential leasing agent course that way. You can also join us on Saturday, September 24th. If you have attended the Realtors Real Estate School and you have not taken your broker pre-licensing, your broker exam, your broker licensing exam, not the course. You've already passed the course or you're about to finish up the course. Join us via Zoom on Saturday, September 24th at 9 a.m. You can join us for a broker exam prep course. It's a review course to help you prepare for your licensing exam. You'll have a live instructor. We're going to go over both the national and the, We're going to go over the national and the state portions of the exam to help you prepare and to be ready to schedule that licensing exam to take the test and hopefully pass on a first attempt. After September, those 2 classes that I just mentioned, we'll start back up again in October with our broker Saturday sessions via Zoom on October 1st and our all-day sessions for the broker course in person in a live classroom on October 10th. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So you know what to do. I'll have the schedule up above. You can join the broker exam prep course. If you want to save $10, send me an email and I'll send you or provide you with a coupon code to save you $10 off the price of their broker exam prep course for Saturday, September 24th. But I look forward to you joining me and me seeing you on the next episode of Office Hours with Lanora. You'll want to join me for this one because it's going to be a spotlight episode where I'll have one of my favorite instructors, Miss Risa, will be joining me, and she'll tell you more about what to expect from an instructor's point of view or perspective when it comes to you earning your real estate license as well as getting started in the business. So ta-ta for now. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Office Hours with Lanora. Bye-bye.